Everyone, what's up, YouTube world? Max, David, Grader, traveling, traveled unhinged. I think you asked while ago in the comments what relation I am to the man behind the scenes, and no relation at all. We're just good family friends. But hope you guys are all having a good. Is this a pre? This be pre-holiday weekend? Is that what this would be? Not holiday weekend. Pre-Halloween. Uh, pre-Halloween weekend. So. Anyways, want to jump on here for a few different reasons. One, hang out with you guys, but more importantly, I want to let you guys know we have got the website updated, and we have a bunch of new designs on there as far as our merch line goes. I don't have any of them here. I've actually switched companies. I'm using the same company Meta Diesel Creek uses now, and they are doing an awesome job. They come up with a lot of new designs. They got a lot of our old stuff back in stock. We do have international shipping. So if you guys want any Dirt Perfect merch, which I greatly appreciate if you guys do, makes me feel good whenever you guys feel honored enough to wear our stuff. If you guys want any Dirt Perfect merch, shop. Catherine Elaine's already on it. Shopdirtperfect1.com. If you go to the second page has got a lot of the new designs on there. There's even an option for a Dirt Perfect ugly Christmas sweater. So if you guys want a perfect ugly sweater for Christmas, they're only doing a few pre-orders on that. I think they're going to pre-order those through the month of November. And then, did I dress up like DP as Halloween Farmer Chris? Yes, I even worked all day. I had to, me and the brush cutter had an argument with the fence post, and I had to work a little bit. But other than that, I sat in the seat and did nothing. So, anyways, I just want to let you guys know. A lot of you guys been hitting me up and messaging me and questioning me, but all the new stuff's on the website. The ugly sweater is pre-order only, so if you guys want that, get it in. Hopefully this year we should do a lot better job of getting stuff shipped out shipped out quicker for Christmas. Supply chain issues are a little better, and we got a little better setup. You guys just overwhelmed us last year. That's why we had to do something else, which we greatly appreciate. But if you guys want stuff and you want to make damn sure you get it for Christmas and you get the right stuff, shop dirtperfect1.com. Check everything out. All the new designs, man. I wish I had pictures of them. I am very ill prepared because I come straight in from I'll come straight in from working. But if you go to the second page, they got some badass. Excuse my language. Uh, they got some badass new designs on there. Max, yeah, I see where you guys bought some stuff the other day. Hopefully, it was good stuff. Uh, Matt from Diesel Creek's had really good luck with this company. Well, a little bit I've seen from these guys. Uh, really awesome stuff. And I apologize. Last year, we ended up getting everything out, but we were using a local supplier to make it for us. And then Jen and I were trying to get it shipped out on our evenings and weekends, and we had over 400 orders for Christmas, and it got a little overwhelming. So this year we should be in better shape. Like I said, we do have international shipping. I can't promise we ship to every corner of the earth, but we're shipping to a lot of them. So you guys overseas that want stuff should be able to get it to you. And like I said, pretty excited about the new stuff. I actually ordered some stuff for myself. Should be coming in pretty soon, and hopefully you guys will see some new designs on the channel as you guys awesomely comment all the time. This is the History Channel, so if I get my new stuff next week, you'll see it the first of the year. But it'll be too late by then, so that's why I'm on here live, telling you guys now. If you want some Dirt Perfect merch, go check out shopdirtperfect1.com. Most of the new designs are on the next page, so click on over to the next page. And thank you, Elaine. Elaine's putting the link in the comments there to the shopdirtperfect1.com. So go over there, check it out, and get you guys some Dirt Perfect stuff. I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate. Can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. As YouTube has gone on now, I was just looking. So this November coming up, I believe, is 5 years I've been on YouTube. And I still enjoy the hell out of it, but making the videos isn't near as fun as what it used to be. But you guys, yes, Scott, there is an almost Dirt Perfect shirt in the merch store. Yes, there is. I don't have his new logo on there yet, but the old one he wears that he gets from me, he'll get on there. So, anyways, you guys support the channel. It is definitely motivation to push every day to keep making these videos and try and do things, new camera angles, and just taking the time out of the day to film. Uh, Knowing you guys enjoy it, knowing you guys support the channel, knowing you guys watch, it makes a big difference as far as keeping the motivation level up and keep it going. So, huge thanks to you guys. Uh, I wish the merch wasn't so expensive. We try to keep it. I don't make a whole lot. I don't try to make a whole lot of money off the merch, honestly, guys. It kind of is what it is as far as cost, and um, that's kind of a way of saying thank you to you guys for. I know some guys try to make a bunch of money off the merch. We just try to make up. Scott, yes, I did get the GoPro batteries, and we've been using them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to make it. I make a little bit off of it, not much, just enough to make sure we keep the bills covered, and then the rest of it's just kind of saying thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. And it's pretty damn cool going to some of these expos and randomly seeing people out wearing your shirt, man. It means a lot. So, CNC equipment, what's up? Almost, look at that. I almost wore the CNC equipment hat. I had it right here. I figured the camo that would go with the black, so I had to set Clint. Aside and put TriStar digging in. Sorry, Clint. I got my Area Diesel hat on standby. This is my daily struggle of what hat to wear, but Clint's gonna have to stay tuned. We filmed a video. We filmed a video the other day. Man behind the scenes had a little accident. Clint knows what the accident is, but I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag on here. We found something very interesting in the cab of the 850J. Clint left us a little note, and it was quite interesting. So you guys just have to stay tuned on the channel in about 2 months, and you'll see what Clint's note was. The Dirt Perfect. Aaron made sure we videoed it. I think he was trying to distract from the accident he had. But anyways, it was good. Muddy Feet in the house. What's up, Jeff? I seen you and Cowboy Car Crush, and we're doing a little fishing down there the other day. Francis Alice, thank you. MCF Welding, what's up, buddy? How you been? Sparky's Garage, what's up, man? I don't really have a whole lot planned for tonight other than making sure you guys are the first ones to know about all the new merch on there. We should have pretty good inventory built up, but now the sooner you guys get ordered, the better chance you're going to get it and get it for Christmas. So Aaron made me swear, Clint, that I wouldn't tell you until it showed up in a video. It's not bad, but it's definitely fun. So we'll just leave it at that. I kind of get thrown underneath the bus in this whole ordeal too. It's some of Aaron's shenanigans. You guys are just gonna have to stay tuned. There's gonna be a video at some point in the next month and a half. It's gonna pop up. That's called Aaron Had an Accident, and about 2/3 through that video, you'll yeah, Aaron needed new underwear after this accident. That's for sure. So. Tim Miller, how's the school bus camper doing? It's doing good because I haven't had to work on it. So that's a huge damn success. See y'all TriStar digging, good choice of hats, right? I got more damn hats than I know what to do with. I appreciate everybody gives me a hat, but the thing I like about the TriStar digging hat and the other YouTuber hats is they're neutral. So I don't accidentally wear like a Hyundai hat whenever I'm filming a case video or a AMI hat whenever I'm filming a work bra video. So the YouTube hats work really good. I had Diesel Creek hat I wore for a while. Walt K, man, thank you. You have to do that. So Neil, man, what's up? How is Neil? Man, if you guys haven't checked out Neil's channel, Dig Drive DIY. I'll say that 3 times fast, Neil. He had some palm build videos that just totally took off, man. Awesome. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Neil is top notch. He makes all my video editing look like amateur BS. So check out Neil's channel for sure. So, was I scared when the dump truck went skyward? No, believe it or not. I think you can tell in the video. Aaron was a little bit scared, but I've rode many of them out As long as the truck stayed pointed straight and didn't start going left or right, I wasn't too worried about it. That's why I kind of stayed in the gas until it kind of came up and stopped. Um, may or may not be a good decision, but I knew as soon as enough rock came out of the tailgate, it was going to set back down, like take off again. A lot of guys said I should have went from the top down. That's a horrible idea because your bed has to be 3 times higher to get the rock to come out. What I messed up at is if you guys watch the full video, because whenever I took off, I still had the bed in the up position, and the bed went on up higher than what it should have because I knew that was a soft spot. I knew that was a possibility. I was going to leave the bed pretty low until I got through that spot and then raise it up. And the bed went up on me. I didn't catch it in time. And then whenever I went to put the bed down, it was already too high because it's gravity down. And I thought, well, this will make a good video if it goes up. And sure enough, it went up and it went down. And I finished spreading my rock. So Walter Chickenwood, love the name, and thank you for the super chat there. I do appreciate that very, very, very much. You guys are way too kind. Did Jerry miss his hand soap? So I'm pretty sure we got video of this. As you guys know, my videos are like 2 months behind. I can't remember what job we were on, but the day that Jerry works part-time, and Jerry likes running the dozer, so I don't make Jerry work any more than what he needs to. So Jerry may go 2 months without working. So Jerry worked on that job. Fast forward 2.5, 3 jobs later, the day that video aired, the next day Jerry just happened to be working, and he had a lot of questions about his soap, and I just told him to refer to man behind the scenes. It's I don't know. I still don't know for sure if Aaron actually got it out of there or not. Apparently he did because Jerry was very questionable about where his soap was at. Did I get hurt falling out of the truck? No, but it was close. I was holding the camera and I stepped down backwards out of there. And I don't know what I stepped on, but something rolled my ankle. And down I went. I took you guys with me. Yeah. Guess I'm getting older. But anyways, it wasn't that bad. I survived. We went on. I felt a hell of a lot worse and didn't catch it on video. At least that one was on video, I guess. Aren't you allowed to wear other brands on filming clothes? Yeah, I'm allowed to wear whatever I want to wear. But for example, if Hyundai has a machine that I'm demoing, I try to be respectful and not wear another manufacturer's hat during the video. The very first time Hyundai sent me, if you go way, 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 way back to the first demo machine I had from Hyundai, which was the HX145, I never even realized it until it's like 3 videos in. But the first 3 videos, I'm demoing this brand new Hyundai machine. I'm wearing a John Deere hat. And I don't even really like John Deere, to be honest with you. And I just feel like that wasn't right. So I just try to be fair. Nobody's ever said anything to me about it, but I just feel like it's the least I can do is try to be respectful to somebody if I'm representing them. Kurt from Area Diesel Service. If you guys haven't checked out Kurt's channel, he supports so many YouTubers. Tractor Time with Tim, Diesel Creek. I think he's done some work with Frank, 73 Diamond Rio, Hamiltonville Farms, myself, Watch West Work. Kurt is just awesome. So I've been wearing, I actually got 2 of his hats, been wearing the hell out of them. And I do have one of Clint's hats. I wear quite a bit. I need to get me another Diesel Creek hat. I had one of those I wore for a while. So sometimes it's just easier to wear neutral hats. So it don't matter what you're doing. No matter what you're doing, you don't really cross over. But I've never had anybody request. I had one manufacturer request it, and I never worked with them because they requested a whole lot of other stuff that just wasn't going to happen. Jeremy Pate wants to know if I have any Kubota clothing. You would be the one to ask that, wouldn't you? I actually did. I don't know where it went. Got all the Volvo stuff. Hyundai. They're perfect area. See, look, I do have one John Deere hat. I don't know where it's at. I do have one Kubota hat, but it's not from Kubota. It's from a guy at a Kubota dealership that actually, if you go all the way back, it's a MCF. My hat's here somewhere. Oh, I do have this. Did you guys see this? It's just out of the camera shot. You gotta get a fair and square, baby. Right there. Gonna get that down here a little lower where you guys can see it. Need to clean my shelves off. Stay. All right. So, anyways, there's a guy that owns a Kubota dealership that watches a lot of my videos, and he sent me injectors for the Kubota when I had it. And I do have his stuff. I got a sticker of his around here somewhere too. I know I got it. Oh, right here. I told you I did. Right there. It don't say Kubota on it, but that's a Kubota dealer. You can look it up. That's the close. Oh, look, right there. See? You guys can't say online. There you go, Jeremy. Got one Kubota hat. That's the extent of my Kubota collection. New Lawn Care, what's up, man? You made it to Noel. I always forget how to pronounce his name. You guys made it down to Derby and visited a little bit. Hope you guys have. I did not make it to the equipment. I forgot the name of it now. Equipment Expo? Not Equipment Expo. Equipment Expulsion? Whatever the other show was up in Noe. Got it. Whatever the show was up in 18 claims his new Hyundai is faster speed-wise than your 210. That's Equip Expo. There we go. I haven't ran his machine, but no, that's probably not what's going on there, to be honest with you. There's a lot of other explanations. I will say this, that 210 Hyundai I got, that thing is freaking awesome. It's going for 600 hours on that thing. Haven't done anything but greased it. And it does amazing on fuel. You can sit in there all day long. It's comfortable. I don't know. The more I run that machine, the more I really like that machine. I had the opposite experience with my Volvo 140. And I'm not saying Volvo's bad, just that 140 I had. The longer I ran it, the more I hated it. This machine here, the more I run it, the more I like it. The 210, if I had to say anything, I do wish it had just a little bit more speed, but the raw power of that thing. Did you watch that one video? I got a video of it coming on my channel, but Chris has already posted of lifting that massive rock up. I mean, it's just crazy. So Clint has ran the 330, and I've heard it's very smooth and very powerful, very similar to my 210. But those new Volvos 220s Chris has got, those things are flat fast, stupid fast. But they lack just a little bit of power. They just don't have the raw power. And for what I do, I take that little bit of raw power, and I burn 2 gallons less fuel an hour than he does in his 220s. That adds up fast the way fuel is right now. Farmer Chris, Hyundai skid steer is a beast. I tell you what, I don't want to elaborate on what I'm doing with the Hyundai skid steer right now. Well, I guess I can elaborate on it. We are brush cutting like 11 acres of some nasty Chris can vouch, nasty crap. And this little Hyundai skid steer has ran with its tongue out for 2 days straight and done phenomenal. Holy cow, it's done good. Bumbleite brush cutter, Hyundai skid steer. It's been that little skid steer. It's got a few quirks to it, but for the money, it's awesome. Uh, how's Logger Wade? Andrew wants to know how Logger Wade is. Logger Wade's good. He's just been Logger Wade's been working at the mill a lot and just kind of stepped away. I think he got burnt out on. I don't want to put words in Logger Wade's mouth. He got burnt out on YouTube just a little bit. I don't know. I think he'll be back one day. I don't want to overpromise, but Lord Nuck's got a video coming out with Logger Wade. I posted a short with Logger Wade the other day. I got a short video. I got two videos actually. Isn't brush cutting hard on the pumps of the skid steer? No, not if you keep the heat out and you keep the pressures right. I mean, it's moving oil, no different than what you do whenever you run it the rest of the way. What happened to the case unit? The case unit was a demo. It went back. They traded me out the case DL550 for the 1650. And then you guys will see after this project is airing on YouTube right now, the 1650 turns into a 750. And then I wish I had that. DL550 would have been interesting to run on this job with a drum mulcher. But the timing just didn't work out a whole lot. Yeah, so Farmer Chris, we've talked about this a few times. If you guys don't know, I got a second channel called A Few Points on Perfect. It's a podcast channel. So we're kind of go into long format questions. With me and Chris elaborate on a lot of stuff. Jason's on there with us some too. Chris and I are hoping to get the podcast. We need to try to fire it up about the 1st of November and run through sometime in April. And hopefully we'll get rolled on that here sooner rather than later. But if you guys want to go, it's Chris has got it tagged there at A Few Points from Perfect. So if you guys go over there, if you guys want to go over and check it out, you can. So Thomas says, looks like the has plenty of power, but it's not balanced as well as the Taco. Yes and no. You got to remember the Taco 240 I got is about 100 horse skid steer, and this thing's a 74 horse skid steer, and they're also two different track frame sizes. So it's not balanced as well, but you're not really comparing apples to apples, if that makes sense. The bucket that comes factory on the Hyundai is not matched as well to the machine as what the Taco bucket is, but they've already fixed that issue and they got a different bucket on there, which fixed a lot of the balance problems you guys were kind of seeing in the first couple ones. Man, that little guy holds his own. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it don't give up. Like, it is the breakout force on it is stupid. Running that, it runs the brush cutter where my 240 ever thought about doing. It's got some quirks to it, but I don't quote this to me for sure. But so that is the equivalent to a brand new TL10. If you bought a brand new Taco and compare it as TL10. If what I've been told, it's about $23,000 to $24,000 cheaper on the purchase price. If it's that much different, which that's coming from a dealer that sells the Hyundai and the Tox, I'd be hard pressed not to buy the Hyundai. It is, man, it's hard to compare the two because they're two different classes, and I haven't ran my 240 a whole lot because we had the DL550, so I go straight from the DL550 to this Hyundai, and it's of course that's 114 horse down to 74 horse. But man, this little guy just keeps giving. Farmer Chris is in the comments. So you guys on here remember the hill I mowed with the DL550, the 1-to-1 slope? Chris's crazy ass mowed that damn hill with this Hyundai skid steer. I shit you not. I don't know how, but he did. And it did it. Straight up, straight down. Blew my mind. I don't know if I had enough balls to do it in the DL550. I don't know if I would have done it in that. But I didn't get no video of it because he was not supposed to mow the hill. He was just going to mow around the hill. Next thing I know, I get a picture of him climbing straight up the hill with a little Hyundai skid steer. I'm like, holy cow. Uh, Bobcat, would you ever? No. One Eye Customs, I will. Bobcat and Kubota are probably two brands. Um, Bobcat and Kubota are probably two brands. Never say never, but highly unlikely I'll ever own. Yeah, Matt. Just in the 5 years, uh, just in the 5 years I've been around Hyundai, they have come, they have come a long ways. Uh, they have come a real long ways, whenever I bought this 210, it was kind of like put your money where your mouth is. Like, how do they hold up? Um, Somebody asked if we stock up on shirts and hats at the Derby Market. We do keep some stuff at the Derby Market, but it comes and goes pretty quick. Um, it comes and goes pretty quick, so it's not guaranteed to have it on there. Benjamin Miller, have I tried CAT equipment? Yes, I own quite a bit of CAT equipment. Probably never owned any new CAT equipment, but I do own quite a bit of used CAT equipment. Circle V Excavating, what do you think about Kobelco excavators? They're not bad. They're. My uncle used to run them, ran a lot of them. Upstate Brush Control's got one. Matt's got one. They kind of are what they are, but they're not bad machines. Um, Bobcat is the only brand I'll buy. Below 75 horse, no electronic controls. Whew. Good luck with that, Eric. Tile plow status. No, everything's good. Nothing about tile plow. That guy must follow me on Facebook. Johnny, Hyundai has had conversations about bringing us a payloader, and yes, Dirt Boss runs them all. Max, you're correct. Hyundai has talked about bringing us a payloader. The problem is, I got that cat loader and we use it a lot, but we don't video it much. It's always just on the lot doing random stuff. It's not like a haul truck, a dozer, an excavator where we're out running with it every day. So if they send me something, they're spending a lot of money to get it here for us to use in video, and I just want to make sure it makes goods. Evan, thoughts on the JCB Teleskid? So here's my thoughts. People think I'm crazy when I say this, but I think that is the most genius design ever. I don't know how much I think about JCB's. How do I want to say this? Okay, so JCB, everybody in this country thinks JCB is junk. I don't know why. You go overseas, JCB is their version of Caterpillar equipment. It's the top of the line. The problem with JCB in the United States is they have no support or no dealer support or no backup or parts inventory, yada, yada, yada. So where I'm going with this is I love JCB because they're always thinking outside the box. They got a lot of random, really cool, wild ideas. But if you do stuff like that, some stuff's a hit and some stuff's a dud. I think the Teleskid idea is ingenious. I love it. I love everything there is about it. I just don't know about the engine and the electronic system on it. That's what scares me. I don't know. I would love to. I've never ran one much, but I'd love to try one. Um, I'd love to try one. A lot of people like it. Gale skid steers, they used to make some good ones. Somebody out there commented that Coyote and Hyundai are the same skid steer. Coyote's parent company, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, but Coyote's parent company is Dagon, I believe is the name of it, and Hyundai owns that company. So Coyote is underneath the Hyundai umbrella. From what I gathered, is the Coyote or the Coyote branded company did a lot of the engineering, and Hyundai's doing a lot of the manufacturing. So that's why they're the same ones. Hyundai does own Doosan now, but Doosan split off. That's why you see Devlon. So everything that's branded as Devlon, Hyundai owns, and then everything that Doosan still owns is branded as Bobcat. So there's a couple different lines of division there. Um, hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, try to start digging. I forget you got that little JCB off-road truck. That's one thing I would like to possibly add to the fleet at some point is a little High Dreamer or JCB truck, but it's just not. As you guys will see coming up on the channel at some point, I just spent a huge amount of money, and it was not on equipment. You guys are going to have to stay tuned for that. So yeah, basically Coyote is a subsidiary of Hyundai. Where's the 120? It was just in a couple videos ago, but it's still running. It's been loading dirt. It's been sitting at the dirt pile loading dirt. Raymond, that had nothing to do with our issue. Sorry to disappoint you there, bud. Yeah, so Kubota 33, it is crazy how much Hyundai owns. A lot of people don't realize how big and in depth that company is. Like Scania, the engines that are like the #1 engine in Europe, Hyundai owns them. Hyundai is the #1 shipbuilder in the world. They own all the largest steel mills in the world. They're big. But what I like about them, from what I've dealt with them, is they do a really good job of compartmentalizing each one so they can run as smaller businesses and thrive without having like the corporate finger stuck down on them. I'm sure there's some people within the company that would probably argue that fact with me a little bit. But John Greer, do you only run one crew? Pretty much. I got a lot of other stuff going on outside of what we video. What's your thoughts on the Hi-Track D4? You talking about like an D4H? They're good dozers. They're just a little cumbersome for a finished dozer, but they were good mechanical machines. When are you going to go help Let's Dig 18? I've been up there a few times. I was just up there not too long ago helping him on his haul truck. How's the side dump trailer, Gary asked. That thing is neat as hell. I had 2 videos filmed with it. I lost one of them, so you guys ain't going to see that. But the other video, Paul and some sands coming up. Now, Daniel, I'm not for sure about that one, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. But anyways, the cycle time on that dump trailer is stupid. You can be from fully right, dumped, back up, and going down the road in like 23 seconds. It's insane. And why don't you buy made American equipment? Because there is none. I don't know how else to say it. That comment pisses me off, to be honest with you. Somebody don't do the research. I'm gonna let that one lie. Any updates on Lieutenant Dan? I wish there was. He is sitting nice and snug in the barn down there. And man, it's just time. We had that big push on it because that was during the COVID lockdown. So we had all this time to sit in the house and do nothing. All this time to sit in the house and do nothing. So we had this we were lucky to have that project where we could just hammer down on it. And then everything kind of opened back up. We've been wide open ever since. And then the tile plow project, which had to do because I had no choice. And then last year we were planning on getting in the shop. We ended up spending a lot more time on the stacks on Bubba Dump than what we were doing anything. So would you try a Doosan dozer? Yeah, so the Doosan dozer is also going to be branded as a Hyundai dozer. I have not got a chance to run one yet, but I've heard some good things about them. In the computer chair. Oh, over here. Sorry, I got no friends tonight, Joe. Uh, I've heard good things about the Doosan slash Hyundai Dozer. Um, I would love to. I'd love to give it a try. I'm sure one of these days. There is some in the states. There's only a few of them. Have you ever considered getting a demo of the Chinese excavator like XCMG or Lugong? No, I mean, there's one thing about getting stuff made in China, going back to the other, or from Korea, but going back to the other guy's point, I don't know if I can go the China route. That's going a little far for me. XCMG, my Hyundai dealer also sells them. I, if you buy them for what they are, I think I got some stuff, but I don't know. I do have a hard time swallowing the Chinese stuff. Yes, Stephen, the tile plows maybe a bunch of. I've seen somebody ask about Todd from Trucker Track. Todd from Trucker Track is his website is uh, um, Franklin, man, I appreciate that. It's not that comment is not as simple as what it sounds. I guess is what goes down to it. And as much as I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but in the area we live in, Toyota manufactures and does. I still think to this day Toyota is the most American-made car in this country. And some of these companies I do business with employ a lot of people here. Um, and a lot of the stuff people think's built in America is not actually built in America, unfortunately. I wish it was. I wish it was 100%. Um, I wish it was 100%. I'm disappointed as anybody is, but I got to stay in business too, or that's not good for nobody. Would you try a roll-off truck? I used to, when we were back in the home building business, that was my dream to get a roll-off truck and have like a flatbed and a dump bed and boxes and a bunch of different beds you could put on there. Use one truck for everything. Uh, but you fight weight, you fight some other issues, and it's experience. Uh, Justin, we are going to do some more meet and greets coming up this year. Probably going to do some more low key stuff like we did at the fair. See you, Farmer Chris. Going to do some low key stuff like we did up at the fair. We got a big antique show just north of us called Elnora. They've reached out to us about maybe getting together and doing some stuff up there. I think me, Andrew, Diesel Creek, a few other ones may try to get together and do something at the Pike Steam Show this year. But none of that is set into stone yet, so you guys are just going to have to kind of stay tuned on that. See what's going on. At Florida Auctions, Matt G, I have full intentions. I got full intentions of making it to the Florida Auctions this year. Yeah, Justin. Sorry, we were at the farm. I didn't really advertise a whole lot. We were at the Farm Progress Show. We were there. What's up, PJS? How are you, buddy? Evansville. Are you going to do the Tell City Fair next year? Yeah, we will. I will definitely be involved with the Tell City Fair. I just don't think we're going to have a meet and greet up there this year. I don't want to wear that out. Richard Bryan, do I still have the 1650? I do not. It actually went back, but we really did like that dozer, man. That was a damn nice dozer. It was a good machine. I got a full review coming on it. Daniel Matthews, go back to my older videos. I had a John Deere 110 TLB. Loved that little thing. Like to have another one. If anything ever happens to my cat loader, I will probably buy like a 310 John Deere backhoe or something. Please say hi to Jason. David Hill. Hi, Jason. How are you, Jason? It was a handy little machine. The one I had a whole bunch of hours on it. And I was afraid I was going to have to put some money into it, and I ended up selling that John Deere 110 to buy the Kubota, which I needed a CTL, so I didn't regret buying a CTL, but I did regret buying a Kubota. Justin, I will. If we go to do, as soon as I kind of get these meet and greets figured out, hopefully you guys follow me on Facebook and Instagram, because I usually post. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram, that's where the up-to-date stuff's at. So if you want to know what we're doing like that day or that week, yes, Bobcat, some Bobcat stuff is made. Thank you for the super chat too, by the way, Searchman. Some stuff is still made up there, but that's some stuff that I can't talk about. But his statement is true. I will leave it at that. Anyways, yeah. So if you guys don't, I don't have any links, but follow me on Facebook and Instagram, because that's where the up-to-date stuff's posted at. So we post pictures and short videos of stuff that's kind of more current. That's usually where a lot of the meet and greet stuff gets posted at first. I also try to post it on my community tab on YouTube, but it don't always go out to everybody like you think it would. So Case excavators, what did you purchase one? How about the Case equipment? Would you purchase any? So the 1650, I would purchase in a heartbeat. I've heard, and I think I'm going to get a chance to demo one of the new Case excavators, but I heard they are freaking awesome. I think they're awesome. So I'm really curious to get some seat time in one of those and see what's going on. All the wheeled Case excavators are actually Hyundais. Why not use a backhoe? Man, don't have no use for one. If I had a backhoe, it would sit on the lot, very similar to what Chris's backhoe sits at his farm. And yeah, so Clint, what year is the D model? Is the older model? So I've heard the E's are even way better. And I need to call you about something that reminds me, Mr. CNC Equipment. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll call you at some point, maybe tomorrow. Have I got the handle running the drag line? Well, I'm no damn expert. I'll tell you that much. We can sling some mud. I haven't completely burn nested the cables or made a total disaster out of everything. It's that thing is pretty damn cool. I'm glad I got it. Raymond, yeah. Any updates on the drag line stuff over here in Ohio? Craig, I never did call that guy, to be honest with you, because I had a whole lot of other stuff that went down. And Neil, I hear you. Backhoe's got their place. So anyways, I got off my subject. I don't have a backhoe. I had a backhoe and stay on the lot as a catch-all and something to load equipment in and out with, buckets, attachments, and stuff like that in place of my loader. I would never bid a job with intentions of using a backhoe. Like what Captain Cleveland's got a backhoe for, perfect. For what we do, excavators and everything else, just way faster, way easier. How's the beaver dam working? All the beaver dams we removed have stayed out. There is one new dam in that creek, but it's in a way different place. May or may not do the same thing. Uh, Franklin, no, I completely understand, and I get where you're coming from, but as you well know, it's not as simple as that. Um, and thank you for your service. I do greatly appreciate that. That brings me up to another pet peeve. Let's talk about. As much as I hate to, I guess I'm going to have to stop posting anything on my channel with a flag, because I've come to the conclusion it don't matter what I do, how I try to do it, how much I research it, or how I go about it. Apparently, I have no clue what to do with the flag, and all you guys want to do in the comments is blast me for being an idiot and disrespecting our flag. So I guess the only way I know to respect the flag is not show the flag, which really irritates me. But and then you guys get to arguing with yourselves in the comments about who's right and who's wrong. It's like, why can't we just be happy we're showing a flag? It's really not good, because there's a lot of good people out here like Mr. Franklin that has dedicated his life to defend this country, and I want to be proud of where I live at. And all you guys want to do is judge about how a person handles a flag is really bad. It's crazy how disrespectful you guys get in the comments about that stuff. It's sad. I just want to be, I'm very proud of the country I live in, where I come from. And I do everything in my power to be respectful of the flags. I have the utmost respect for everybody that has spent their life or lost their life defending this country. I don't take that lightly at all. And man, oh man, it's brutal. It's brutal. I've done it 2 different times now. I hung the flag here in the shop, which I still got hanging here, which has got the stars on the left. It is 1 inch higher than any other flag on the wall. Done everything I was supposed to do. And we put the flag on the drag line down there. Holy cow. George, Lieutenant Dan is still in the yes, I forgot. DLT Bear Woodworking, how are you this evening, by the way? If you guys haven't noticed, we have launched a new TikTok effort. So I got some stuff on, I got some new stuff up on TikTok. So, yeah, Jeff, you're completely right. I fully understand that. I fully understand you can't make everybody happy, and I get that. Like, most comments don't bother me, but the flag comments, they're just like, it's like, I don't know, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And some of the comments they make, I didn't even do in the video. It's crazy. Like posting any video with the flag is like the one thing I second guess anymore, because people are insane. And the funny part is, most of the people outside the country appreciate it and have nothing but kind stuff to say. The people in this country are ridiculous. Tony, have you ever ran a Whacker skid steer? Yes. Them damn things are actually pretty damn good. And I'll tell you what, if you want to be a mechanic and work on a skid steer, those things are a mechanic's dream. Holy shit, they are laid out nice. The Hyundai ones are really good too. They're pretty damn legit. So, oh, holy cow, we've been on here for 50 minutes. You guys have got me yakking long here. So, real quick, guys, the recap in case you missed it at the beginning, or we got new people on here. I want to let everybody know that we have a whole bunch of new stuff on the shopdirtperfect1.com store. We got a whole bunch of new designs on there. We got a lot of the old stuff back in stock. We do have international shipping. Inventory shouldn't be an issue, but if you guys want stuff for Christmas, I would get your orders in sooner rather than later to make sure you get everything you need and get everything over there to you. Max, be sure you tell Joshua hi for me, by the way. Did you work as a mechanic on Mack at Mack? Yes, I was a service manager at a Mack truck dealership for 2 years. That's why I run. I'm not saying Mack trucks are the best trucks on the road, but it's what I know. Catherine just posted a link to Instagram. Thank you. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Instagram is probably the better place to follow me for like up to date photos, meet and greet stuff like that. Facebook's the second best place to follow me. And then if you just want to see some short videos and some nonsense, you can always check out TikTok. I'm on there as well. I do a lot on TikTok, but not YouTube's the big one. So awesome. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Did Joshua see? I got the can right back here, Joshua. You see it? Got one of Clint's stickers on it. Joshua gave that to me at up at the county fair. I got it right next to my belt back here, Joshua. Check it out. How did Gunner do racing this year? Man, we were so damn busy. We didn't get to go to any actual races. Gunner, we ran up at the R track quite a bit, and Gunner did really damn good. Man, it's just so busy. Goodness, it's just time. Franklin, man, appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Our ultimate goal with the channel, Red Dog, man, what's up? Our ultimate goal with the channel, whether I'm working with Matt or Aaron or myself or whatever, is just to bring you guys to work with us. Just bring you guys to work and hang out. I see a lot of these channels as they get bigger, they kind of get away from that a little bit. I've tried really hard to stay tuned. I've tried really hard to kind of just stay the same old course. I know we got some demo equipment and stuff on the channel from time to time, but I try to keep that to a minimum too. Just kind of do the bring you guys to work, hang out with us. What you see is what we do. People that come to visit us, they're kind of surprised that it's not a whole lot different in real life than what it is on the YouTube. So appreciate you guys saying you love the channel. Craig, Charles, Tony Cleveland, what's up, man? Try start digging, Sam, man, what's up? I've been wearing the hell out of the hat, buddy. You can probably tell by how dirty it is. It's in a lot of videos. It works pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it, for some reason, the sides are slick and my sunglasses don't stay on them. But I'm not going to complain. What dredge grade do you make? What degree grade do you make pond walls? It depends on dirt, location, depth, and there's a lot of different scenarios that go into that. Yeah, I need a shirt of the drag line flying the flag. That needs to be one on there. If you guys haven't checked out the new designs on there, the new company has done some really good jobs on some different designs. Check those out check those out. Sparky's Garage, thanks. Did your friend rebuild that house with tornado? Craig, I'm surprised you're the first person to ask that. So after we left up there, they've got a couple different contractors in there to get a plan on rebuilding. I just talked to Chad Monday, I guess it was. Woodward, thank you. Talked to Chad Monday or Tuesday. This is Monday. And they have not started the rebuilding process yet, but they're getting closer. His mom's doing a lot better. She's getting pretty anxious to get going again. George, nothing on Lieutenant Dan. Nothing on Lieutenant Dan right now. Still sitting in the shed. Hopefully one of these days. So what happened to Todd from Trucker Track? Todd from Trucker Track is still going wild. He actually sells a whole lot of snow removal equipment, snow plows, salt spreader boxes, yada, yada, yada. So this is actually their really, really, really big time of the season. Hopefully we're going to put an undercarriage on the D4 this winter, maybe. And if we do that, we'll get Todd in on some videos. But we, knock on wood, we haven't really needed anything from Todd from Trucker Tracks. We haven't really had him on any videos or stuff. But I still talk to him occasionally. He recently just got Chris from Let's Dig 18 tracks for his skid steer. And I think Matt from Diesel Creek got some stuff from him as well. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan, if we work on it all, it'll be this winter. I'm hoping, guys. I don't want to promise it. Jason Works a Lot is still going strong. He's not on YouTube anymore. He'll probably be on some of the podcasts on the other channel. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to check out the other channel, Few Points and Perfect. We should start posting some podcasts here sooner rather than later, hopefully. Randy, we do this 3-to-1. No, that's probably, yeah, we're usually, I don't know, we're usually 2.5 to 3, somewhere in there. Anything less than 3-to-1, you're probably in pretty good shape. Can you explain the, where is it at? Can you explain the connection between dirt bikes, motocross, and man behind the scenes? Yeah, I guess him. So man behind the scenes did race motocross. I did not, but he did quite a bit. The Mack dump truck has been doing really good. The bed on it is questionable at best, but the truck itself's been doing really good. No complaints about it. The big job I bought it for this spring kind of half-ass fell through. But so we didn't use it a whole lot this spring, but this fall we've been running the wheels off the damn thing, and it's been doing really good. So which dozer, 1650M or Case 1650M or Deere 700L? I know what Clint's going to say because he's a big Deere guy, but I'm not a big fan of the newer Deere stuff. If they make a few of the tweaks they say they're going to make, which I think they've already made the one major one, I didn't mind the 1650. I don't know what it is about the new Elm series dozers, but they just don't have the, oh, they lost something. Maybe Clint can explain it better, but they're just not what they used to be. They're just not what they used to be, at least my opinion on that. When you got paid Bubba Dump? I don't know. Not high on the priority list. I'm not trying to sell it, so paint don't make me money. If I do paint it, there's going to be some other stuff that goes along with it. Oh, you guys are going to have a sweet talk, Kevin. Yeah, is that what it is, Clint? They try to be like cat on the controls. I don't know. Something's just off with them. I need weights at the front of my dump truck. No. Weight on dump truck is not good. You haul less. I will pass on that. Can't wait to see the video of the accident Aaron did. Oh boy, yeah. It's been a Dean 988, thank you. Probably not. Never say never. They've changed a lot of the rules on how you go about getting that. I don't know. Maybe not, but it's not high on the priority list. Not on the priority list. So Well, guys, I hate to. We're gonna have to wrap this one up. Gonna have to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Like I said, got a bunch of new stuff on the website. Get over and check it out. shop.dirtproving1.com. We have international shipping now. We got multiple different new designs. Go to the second page for a lot of the new designs. Shouldn't be an issue with inventory, but if you guys want stuff before Christmas, the sooner you order it, definitely the better. So I've got a lot of Catherine just posted a link to Instagram. That's where a lot of the more current stuff's at, Instagram and Facebook. Get over and check that out. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and hopefully we can see you guys in a whole new video tomorrow. So have a good evening, guys. Later.